He looks at the students intensely without saying anything and is lost in thought.
At Beijing School for the Blind, a group of visually impaired students are watching a newly released movie. This is the second time that they are watching a movie produced by the Guangming cinema team this month. Guangming means light.
I am Cai Yu, narrator of this movie for visually impaired people. I am a doctoral student and a volunteer of Guangming Cinema.
Guangming Cinema is a public benefit project to help visually impaired people learn about a movie with narrations, made during pause of dialogues and the sounds in it. In China, there are more than 17 million visually impaired people, accounting for over 1% of its total population. Many people in China are helping them to appreciate movies, and Cai Yu is one of them.
I still remember how I joined this project 4 years ago. The project supervisor said that there are more and more yellow physical tactile paving in streets. We should also use our professional knowledge to build a cultural tactile paving. This prompted me to join the volunteer project of Guangming Cinema. At the beginning, there were only 10 teachers and students in our team. In the small room of just 2.5 square meters, we talk about how to tell movies to visually impaired people. When we were working on the first few movies, we did not know how to go about it.
To turn images in the movie into a written description, the volunteers need to watch the movie several dozen times, break it down to several thousand scenes, and then write almost 100 pages of narrative accounts, and this is only part of the work. Cai Yu and other volunteers have learned how to select a suitable movie, write a script, revise it, and do recording, editing, and mixing, and finalize the narration. It has taken them 6 months to make an operation manual. Communication University of China is the country's leading university on media studies. It has taken an active part in providing public service with its professional expertise. The Guangming Cinema team does its work in a 20 square meter recording room. Cai Yu and her friends work on shift every day and spend almost all their spare time here. A 1-minute-long narration of a movie takes about 30 minutes to write. More than 10 volunteers are usually involved in remaking the movie, each taking 2 weeks to complete. In total, over 3 million words of scripts have been written in a year.
You can touch it. This is the windshield. Just talk in this direction.
To make visually impaired people understand the movie, they invite some of them to participate in remaking the movie.
Each time I see visually impaired people, I will receive some new feedback from them. We have learned that Guangming Cinema means a lot to them. Thanks to our joint efforts, they can finally see a movie.
Cai Yu is recruiting volunteers for Guangming Cinema in the new semester. In just 4 years, more than 500 volunteers, all college teachers and students, have worked for Guangming Cinema. Each year, they have produced more than 104 movies for visually impaired people.
Each picture in a movie has a lot of information, such as how many people there are in the picture, what they are doing, and what expressions they wear. We should tell as much such information as possible to visually impaired people, so that they can better understand the movie.
Now, many Guangming Cinema screening rooms have been opened in China. Guangming Cinema has shown more than 200 movies in all provinces across China, enabling more than 2 million visually impaired people to watch movies. To enable visually impaired people to watch the latest movies, CAI have copied reproduced movies into hard disks and special USB flash disks, and then sent them along with the disc players to associations for the blind, libraries and schools for the blind in many provinces and cities. Movies for visually impaired people are also launched online. In China, more and more volunteer groups are helping visually impaired people enjoy movies. Watching movies, once a luxury for the blind, has now become a part of their life.
Guangming Cinema is designed to bring light to visually impaired people. By participating in this initiative, I realize the audience are also bringing light in our hearts.
CAI hopes that more people will participate in producing movies for visually impaired people. She and all those involved in Guangming Cinema project, and indeed all 169 million volunteers in China, will spare no effort to provide public service to those in need.